Hello and welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton. We got Branson,
Hey,
Pam, Tony,
we have a new intern starting today.
and a new intern.
Lauren.
Hi, Lauren.
Lauren.
Thank you for
Can't
joining
hear
us
her,
here.
but she said hello.
She did. Today, we're talking about Sydney Sweeney's brother, Trent. Trent Sweeney is deployed somewhere. We don't know where exactly, but it's kind of, it brings it all close to home that, like, you know, people we know, their family members are getting deployed. You know, troops are about to land on the ground in Iran. And I mean, one of them might be Sydney Sweeney's brother. What do we know about this guy, Trent?
You know about Trent before this? Before today?
I knew about him just because there's that whole thing that Sydney Sweeney's family is MAGA.
Not confirmed.
Not confirmed.
But some people allegate.
Yeah, allegate it. I like that,
Is that a
Branson.
word?
No, allege. I'm going to use allegate from now on. You know, he's been at the parties with the red hats and people think the Sweeneys are MAGA. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're it's irrelevant to this conversation. But that's how I knew about him. So he joined the military in April 2020, did basic training. He was promoted to staff sergeant in August of 2025. He's a munition systems specialist, often referred to in the Air Force as ammo. He's called an ammo. Okay, he was, in 2020, he was in South Korea. And as of this moment, he's deployed overseas, but we don't know the location. Wow, it just like, it feels like we're at war, but we're about to be really at war once boots on the ground. And, you know, men and women in the American armed forces are going to be dying, maybe.
2,000 troops or Marine or Navy SEALs were deployed.
I think that was the first thing.
First one.
I think there's been more.
Way more.
I think there's way more.
San Diego, two of the carriers went out.
Scary. Does anyone know in the comments if a munitions systems specialist, what they do? So he's in the Air Force.
Can you guess? You know, they put the ammo in the gun.
They put the ammo in the gun.
Like they probably just deal with all things ammunition.
Okay.
I'll find out right now.
That means he's probably likely to be joining. Trump's moving people from everywhere around the world and putting them over in the Middle East to support the effort. Wow.
An Army ammunition specialist manages, stores, issues, and inspects ammunition, missiles, and explosives.
Okay.
So
for the Air Force, so the Air Force, we've been using the Air Force in the Middle East, so maybe he's been there. But
the Air Force?
It says the Air Force, yeah. He has referenced the community's well-known acronym, if you ain't ammo, you ain't shit. There you go.
Charlie, if you were in the military, what position would you do best? And
typewriter.
What are you comfortable at most if you had to go? If the draft was enacted tomorrow.
I'll be on the front lines. No, I won't.
Front lines?
No way.
I don't think there is any front lines anymore.
I'm what they call
the
a
technology.
wuss.
You know?
I'm a wuss, bro. Yeah, I mean, I could maybe do the drones on my, like, a little remote like this.
Yeah.
No, I could never do it. I'm not built like that.
I don't know. I feel like you'd crash the drone into your own base.
Maybe just to spare myself. You know what I mean? Like,
just to say, hey, I'm not good at this.
I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I don't know.
They actually I saw they raised the age now for enlistment to 42.
42, because they want LeBron probably, huh?
Yeah.
They probably want LeBron to join the effort.
I thought he was like 60.
Yeah, I mean, we're probably, I mean, I think the writing's on the wall that there might be a draft even. Could you imagine in this day and age, a draft? It sounds like the stuff of textbooks, history books.
Did you see the 2 White House videos that were posted last night?
Bizarre videos.
I woke up, by the way, I had a nightmare last night. I just woke up from it in the middle of the night.
Okay, let's pause there because you did tell us about your dream yesterday. So what was your dream last night?
I'm taking this new hair medication that like makes you have vivid dreams for like a month.
Is it worth it?
Yeah, it's worth it.
Your hair does look lustrous.
Thank you.
What was your dream last night, just quickly? You were deployed?
No, my mom got mad at me.
Nightmare.
That was my nightmare.
That was your nightmare.
Yeah, but like my mom never gets mad at me.
Really?
Or never has.
Well, because you don't seem like anyone to do something wrong. You're a bit of
Never.
goody two-shoes, huh?
Never.
You're in the church band.
Pastor's son.
You're the pastor's son. I thought pastors' kids are often the naughtiest.
No. I
Hair's
never
looking
had
good.
my rebellious period.
Hair's looking good.
Thank you. By the way, someone commented to fix this, impeach Trump and draft Barron and our own Michael Babcock.
Oh, draft Babcock at TMZ. Yes, that's awesome.
Babcock is our TMZ Sports executive who's very vocal about his opinions on things. So he occasionally gets some comments in here about that.
Isn't it concerning that, like, Americans don't really know why we're there and we don't really support it, especially with our whole hearts? Like, we're like, I don't know, if there's a draft, count me out. Whereas Iranians, they're mad. The people are pissed. You killed their leaders.
Not everybody.
Not everybody.
The regime is pretty.
Yeah, I mean the regime.
Great.
I'm not saying the regime are good people, but like
I get it. But
they
doing
care.
more than just that. Yeah.
A lot of the people fighting a jihad, they're willing to die for their cause.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to go die in Middle East?
I don't think I'd die for anything. Maybe my mom.
Shout out to Branson's mum again. 2 mentions in one pod.
Yeah.
Mrs. Quirk. What's her name?
Well, I'm not trying to reveal my mom's name.
Okay.
No way.
But yeah, I mean, I wonder what Sydney Sweeney's her social media stuff if she knows her brother's deployed and in a risky situation. That's scary.
Yeah.
It's scary being me and you. It's scary having like a family member over there.
Yeah, and I believe I don't want to say the wrong number, but last time I saw it, 10 or 11 service members have passed.
More
from U.S.
I thought more.
Let me check.
But yeah, I mean, Trump only does his antics when the markets are closed. He'll only do it like on a weekend. So what weekend are we going to put boots on the ground? Could we this weekend? Could we next weekend?
But do we need boots on the ground?
No. Well, I mean,
if there's some people say if there's a full-scale land invasion, if you look how big Iran really is,
it won't work.
It's possible there might be a small draft, but we have 1.3 million service members.
Okay.
So I think we're okay. I mean, look at Iraq. They didn't have a draft. Everybody thought there was going to be a draft.
I know, but this is like more full scale than that. It's harder, way harder.
It could be.
It's
China
just,
and Russia get involved, definitely.
I honestly believe right now we're in a world war.
It's going to come down to the action on the Strait of what
Hormuz.
Yeah, and they're saying that if they don't open it, they're going to bomb the power plants. The U.S. will bomb the power plants,
and then Iran's going to bomb the desalination plant, so the Middle East has no water.
Exactly, and that's when China is going to probably get involved.
It's insane.
And that's where it's
the thing is, boots on the ground aren't going to help. They're just going to make it worse and worse, and then it's like you've lost some of your investment, so you're going to invest more to try to like win it. Yeah. You're just going to, oh my god!
And then we had that scare a couple weeks ago where they said that California was prepping for
the drones
to come over the border. That's pretty wild.
We are living in a fucking dystopian novel.
So much has happened in the last 2 years. Think about the drones that were over New Jersey, and nobody ever questioned it. Just went away and we forgot about it.
It was kind of a cute story.
So many moments where people just kind of went, "Oh, okay." The Chinese balloon that flew over America.
And now it's just like, yeah. Now it's just like, just crazy. So yeah, this isn't actually. You've tuned in. Thank you for joining us. This is the pre-podcast. The official podcast starts. Well, it should have started 2 minutes ago, but my colleague Devin isn't here yet. We're going to discuss Sydney Sweeney. We're going to discuss Shia LaBeouf because man, that guy is off the rails. Like, that guy needs help. And also, BTS are back, and they're calling BS. I kind of stumbled over.
Do you know a BTS song?
Yeah, so like butter. And
that was like a lower key version.
Dynamite.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Branson.
That's the one, right?
Are you just a guitarist, or you sing it too?
When I was 15. I auditioned for American Idol.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I can see that.
I used to do some stuff with my sister. We had a little band thing going on.
And how'd you do?
Yeah, fine. I'm glad I didn't do that. I hate singing.
So you did fine, which indicates that you didn't get through.
Way too emotional, way too vulnerable. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Guitar's easier. You can hide behind the guitar and play. You know what I mean?
Maybe you just weren't that good. If you were really good, maybe you
Honestly,
feel
if
more
I was
comfortable.
good, I would have gotten in, right?
Yeah. So you
Actually,
so you
fun
didn't get
fact:
through.
it was the funny cowboy that people know on that show. It was him and I between and my sister.
Were you on TV?
No, it was the whatever.
Yeah.
The cowboy got in. He was funny.
Yikes. Yeah. You ain't that funny.
Back to BTS. Let's talk
Back to
about the story.
BTS.
Let's talk about the story.
BTS were on the Tonight Show. Was it last night? It was last night. And there was a joke made, a racist joke. And now BTS and their fans are pissed. So speaking of deploy and the draft, BTS who have just come back from being drafted, being in South Korea's army, as is that everybody in South Korea has to join the army for a few years. They did, even though they're the biggest stars in the world. And then on Jimmy Fallon, they performed for the first time since coming back. And the Jimmy's warm-up guy, you know how if you go to the live studio audience, there's like a rev-up guy trying to get the crowd excited. One of his jokes was, anybody here from the North? Anybody here from the North? No? Nobody? And obviously, South Korea don't like North Korea for obvious reasons. And so that anyone here from the North joke is pissed off. The BTS fans were in the crowd and they not happy about it. The band's not happy about it. So that'll be our third story today.
Devin will be here in 2 minutes, everybody.
What is Devin doing?
It's a busy news morning. Christian Combs' house was police activity. You know, there's a few things.
Oh, yeah.
on.
Breaking news, by the way, guys. Breaking
Should we
news.
just show? We have the video. Let's show what happened. This happened this morning. Christian Combs' home in Los Angeles. I believe you have notes over there, Charlie, if you want to take a look.
Is Christian Combs the same one as King Combs? Is that the same person?
Yes, Christian King Combs.
Okay, gotcha.
So we have the video of police activity at the home.
Okay, you want to play it? I don't have the notes, by the way.
I'll read it to you then. How about that?
Go on. So his house had a home invasion last night. Where does he live? Where are we watching?
Let me see.
Is this a helicopter?
It's just broke, by the way. So
Is this on screen right now?
yes, this is playing right now. So Diddy's son, Christian King Combs, LA home was the scene of an attempted burglary this morning. The incident unfolded early this morning. LAPD responded to a Porter Ranch mansion where he and his girlfriend live. Officers were initially dispatched for a burglary hot prowl. I don't know what that means. Oh, essentially when a suspect is trying to break in when a resident is inside. This happened around 12:45 in the morning.
Oh, imagine someone trying to open your door while you're inside. That's like that's my nightmare.
Took a report of an attempted burglary at the scene. An employee at the house called the police. Police said that there was an attempt to enter through the rear door, but suspects did not gain entry. Another person monitoring surveillance video also called LAPD. So it was an attempted break-in. They didn't get in.
Okay.
And they've been.
I mean, it's interesting in that it's breaking news, but I agree. I don't think it belongs in the main podcast. That's just special for the pre-podcasters.
Yeah. BTS, way more important.
Well, I mean, people really care about BTS, and it actually happened.
I think BTS has way more fans than King Combs.
I think so. What does King Combs even do? Does he sing as well?
I think his main job is nepotism.
His main job is nepotism. I wish that was my main job.
Yeah, you'd be a good nepo baby, wouldn't you?
I'm so lazy. I'd be so good at it.
Was your dad like a famous celebrity or anything
No,
like that?
unfortunately not.
You got this job based of just skill alone.
That's right. That's right. Started as a tour guide. Now here I am.
That's crazy. Look at the track.
I know.
The
Crazy.
ladder. Did you climb quick or was it a slow climb for you?
You know, spits and spurts. What do they call it?
It sounds like an Australian saying.
Yeah, it does. It started good because the main guy on the TV show, left as soon as I arrived.
The surfer guy.
The surfer guy. And
What
because
was
I
his
had
name
long
again?
hair, Max.
Max. He has a cameo. I saw
On what?
on Cameo.
Oh, he has a
He has
cameo
a
account.
cameo.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. He's something else, that
You should
guy.
make one.
And so I replaced him, but then I basically didn't do anything. It was too scary to speak on the
I
show.
heard really good things about you when I first got a
Did you?
job here. When I had dinner with my bosses the first time.
Oh, about the
were like-
podcast?
They were like, we couldn't quite get it right, you know, that person in the middle. And then Charlie came along, and then it was just smooth running.
Yeah, the podcast was weird when I first started doing the podcast.
So I'm talking about the TV show.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. No, I didn't say anything on the
Talking
TV
about
show.
TV.
I was too scared.
You used to have short hair.
Not here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, back at home then.
Nah, I don't suit short hair.
Don't
Anyway,
worry, Devin's coming, by the
Enough
way.
about us. Sorry, we've
later.
been talking shit for. Are the viewers going down?
No, they're actually going up slowly.
We should just do the talking about dreams for half an hour segment. Trent Sweeney. Trent Sweeney. Trent Sweeney's the story I fought for to be the first story today.
Yeah.
Branson was wanting. What were you wanting, Branson?
I wanted. We wanted to talk about Chapel Roan.
You wanted to talk about Chapel Roan.
Potentially.
That's right.
But there wasn't enough.
See, Chapel Roan, the security's come out and said it wasn't Chapel Roan at all. It was all
Yeah.
me.
A lot of people are upset with her.
A lot of people
I
upset.
don't think she's going to last the test of time.
And Tony over here is fighting for Puka Nakua story.
Puka Nakua.
Not to lead with, but Puka Nakua, the Rams guy who
That's
allegedly
a wild story because I think he's guilty of that. There's photo proof of the bite.
The photo proof of the bite this Puka Nakua, this football player, put on a girl, apparently not consensually, allegedly. It's a hell of a bite.
Unless, if there's no cameras around, potentially on his defense, what if one of her friends said, let's make something up. I'm going to bite you really hard, and we'll say it's his bite. Can they prove that? Seinfeld, the pencil.
The pencil.
John Voight's pencil. They can look at bite marks, and they can do a DNA test.
They can. You're raising one of my most famous clips of all time.
Yes, Charlie Cotton.
I shot John Voight at LAX, and I gave him a pencil, and I asked him to bite into it.
And he did it.
And he did.
And do you have the pencil still?
I don't know what happened to it.
I would be pissed if I lost that pencil.
I'm
How
not
would
much.
you lose it, man?
I don't, because
You
I
could
lose
sell that on
everything.
Pawn Stars to Rick Harrison.
I used to have I used to have Charlie Sheen's used cigarette butt.
Oh, I just saw a commercial with him and the cigarettes from the 90s. It's like smoking was cool back then, wasn't it?
Smoking was cool back
Smoking
then.
is it still cool? I
I
can say that.
don't know. Yeah,
I don't think it's cool.
I don't think it's that
I
cool.
don't think it's cool at all. Hurts the
Vaping's not
body.
cool either.
No, we don't know too much about it too. That's
Yeah.
the scary part.
Trent
Back to Trent Sweeney.
Sweeney.
We're still waiting on Devin.
So he's a younger brother. He looks younger. He also got some news stories when you know how Sydney Sweeney did the jeans ads.
Yes, the blue jeans.
I've
How
got
could I
good
forget?
jeans.
Right.
He also posted with his Air Force promotion certificate, and he said he got it because it's the good jeans. He's also a Twitch streamer.
Oh, really?
He's an avid gamer and streams on Twitch. Before the Air Force, grew up with Sydney. I thought he said he grew up in Sydney.
There he is.
What the actual
Savior
hell?
of the masses.
You better have a good excuse and don't do it unless you're on the mic.
I was working.
Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Huh? Oh, dude, my back still.
Bro, you're 12 minutes late.
You act like I wasn't in the building. I was here before you were.
You're 12 minutes late to the podcast. You got to excuse yourself from whatever you're doing.
You have to talk to my bosses.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
What stories
Let's
are
do
we,
it. Let's
what
begin.
stories are we doing?
Who cares,
You
bro?
got this,
Let's
man.
go.
Who cares?
You got it.
Oh, now I'm going to have to
Leading
watch
with
my
Sydney
clip.
Sweeney.
Oh,
We're doing the Shia.
I got to watch my clip before the show, so we need to get started.
Let's go.
I got a good clip yesterday with Neo.
Really?
Mhm.
You got a good
From the
clip?
David
It's a weird
case or
clip.
Neo? From the,
Hey,
the
you're gonna
singer?
pretty
Neo
much
the singer.
be
Oh, okay.
running this.
Okay.
Although I know.
All right, here we
I know
go.
the Shia stuff.
Good.
3, 2, 1, go for it.
Hello and welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton. This is Devin Rahl.
What's going on?
What-
Colorado College.
Colorado College.
You definitely didn't attend there.
No. Did you attend No Jumper?
I used to play basketball growing up.
So did I. Do you listen to the podcast?
I used to.
Take it off.
You're always trying to get me to take my shirt off, huh?
I am. And your pants.
Okay, whoa.
So today on the show, we're going to talk about Sydney Sweeney's brother because he's like deployed right now.
Is he?
Unclear exactly where he is in the world, but
What is he, a Marine or a...
Air Force.
Okay.
He does this thing called ammo. He's a specialist.
He's an airman in the U.S. Air Force, so that was completely wrong.
No, oh,
Did you say Air Force?
yeah, part of the Air Force.
Okay.
He's in the Air Force as a munitions systems specialist. We'll talk about where he is, what he's doing, and Sydney Sweeney. We'll also talk about Shia LaBeouf because this guy's circling the drain.
The guy's a terror.
Really, he needs help.
Like he hit like New Orleans has been like a mess since he's been there.
Yeah, yeah. And finally, we'll talk about BTS because they're calling BS. on.
How long did you workshop that joke?
I actually tried it in the pre-podcast and it didn't quite.
But you went with it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just feels good.
I love it.
Some racist incident happened to BTS. They're not happy. We're live on YouTube. If you're out there, leave your comments. We'll get to them at the end of the show. And if you're on Spotify or Apple or something like that, we love you.
We do. That we do.
Okay. Sydney Sweeney is sending support to her brother, Trent, who's deployed overseas.
I didn't even know she had a brother. Did you?
I only knew about him because of, all that MAGA controversy. Is she, isn't she?
Oh, yeah.
Like he was.
Oh, her family being MAGA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we don't know if it's true or not. But, who cares, I guess. That's how I knew about him, from like learning about her family then.
Got it.
But yeah, he is in the Air Force. He's currently overseas. They haven't told us.
He looks young, huh?
He looks young.
So it's her younger brother?
Yeah.
Do you think that's rough, by the way, being Sydney Sweeney's brother?
Super tough. Can you imagine his friends growing up?
Yeah, friends growing up, but now, like, what about all the guys in the military?
Probably got Sydney Sweeney posters in the barracks.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're over there, like, I mean, you're not probably seeing many chicks over there. I mean, they're working and doing military stuff.
If the closest you could get to Sydney Sweeney was her brother, would you do it?
No.
Okay.
But Trent does seem like a good guy, though.
He seems like a good guy, but man, it's just super scary. I mean, I obviously...
So he's been deployed to South Korea. So she posted a photo. Oh, this photo. Got you. I'm up to speed.
So she posted like she's doing a FaceTime with her brother. Receiving calls from my bro always makes me happy when he's deployed. Always makes me happy when he's deployed.
Yeah, like talking to him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Not that he's deployed.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I misread. Thinking of all our boys and girls overseas, sending my love, thank you for your service, smiley face. Could you imagine?
Heartwarming story, for sure.
Well, heartwarming, but also heart scary. Like, could you imagine having a family member
You're
right
saying,
now?
like, in the current climate? Yeah, it'd be tough because we're obviously at war now. So.
And we're going to have boots on the ground any minute, and he's part of the Air Force, so maybe his boots won't be...
I feel like you don't like Sydney Sweeney. Does this make you like her more or no?
Doesn't change my opinion. It gives me empathy for her, because to be a family member of someone serving right now is scary.
Super scary.
So I really empathize with that. He joined the military. He joined the Air Force in 2020. He served in South Korea. He's a staff sergeant as of last August. He serves in the 48th Munitions
Are you just
Squadron.
reading his resume? What's going on here?
We're getting to know him, bro.
Trent?
Yes.
Okay, continue on. Where'd he go to high school? What's his favorite color? Anything else?
They're trying to... Oh,
did he play any sports in high school? Let's really get to know him.
He's an avid gamer, if you must know.
Okay, good to know.
He's
And what particular game?
I don't know, but he goes by the name Peanut Butter Paul.
Okay, but Paul? I thought his name is Trent.
I thought so too. That's why it's a fun fact. But yeah.
Thank you for your service, Trent.
I wanted I wanted a little weigh in. Also, just the Iran war is obviously the biggest story in the world.
So you were trying to find any way for us to talk about the war.
But why do you say that as if that's a bad thing?
Oh no, it's not. I was saying that's what your thought was.
I wasn't finding any excuse, but I thought that Sydney Sweeney's brother over there, it just makes you realize that people are going to go over there. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And
scary times.
I hope it goes all right, but we'll see.
What do you want to do next?
Shia LaBeouf. Do you want to lead this story?
What do you like more, the fact that he's getting in another bar fight or the fact that he's been a menace to the local tennis club? Or both? Could I raise you a third that I like more? Wow, which is? His former girlfriend, Twigs, is filing a lawsuit against him. Okay. They had a lawsuit that was about... Well, she sued him. Remember, it was like a super crazy lawsuit because they had dated, and then all this, she was exposing all these weird things he had done, and I'm pretty sure there was domestic violence, right? Sexual battery lawsuit. Yeah. And then, so they ended up settling, and then apparently she talked about it in an interview, but a part of the settlement was an NDA. And he was saying you violated the NDA by talking about the stuff that you said you weren't going to talk about. So she's filed a new lawsuit against Shia over the settlement. It's just dude, this guy is a disaster right now. I just didn't remember the FKA Twigs story. So the fact that it's coming back up again, wow, not the greatest guy probably. Then
How many news stories do we have about his?
It's insane how like every day comes and there's like a new legitimate story about something he's doing. Whether in Rome, whether in New Orleans. Yeah, so he's shirtless again in a bar. There's an alleged bar fight between who knows what was going on. So this is like some bar that he frequents in his neighborhood that he lives in New Orleans. And apparently he got into it with someone and took his shirt off again.
What was the reason for the last one? Was he saying the N-word or?
No, so
he was saying something.
No, well, it came out that he was saying homophobic slurs.
Homophobic. I knew it was.
But remember, he said he did that whole interview. He said it was to do with like the gay guys, and he felt like they were touching him inappropriately.
Yeah, you still whatever. Then move away from them.
Yeah,
you know what
I mean, it's when you get arrested for fighting in a bar and then 3 weeks later you're fighting in a bar again. That's not a good look, bro.
And tell me about this New Orleans tennis club.
He lives right across the street from this like nice New Orleans tennis club. They sent out a notice basically to all their members being like that this guy's a menace and to like watch out for him, don't engage with him.
What's he doing at the tennis club?
So apparently I'm told he like really wants to play tennis there, but he's not a member. So he like harasses people coming in and out. He's like offered to pay people like, hey, play tennis with me. I'll pay money for you. I'll give you money. He's interrupted clinics. Like when there's been like kids learning tennis. He's like, he lives right across the street.
If it wasn't so sad, it'd be kind of funny.
The guy just wants to play tennis, bro.
Right.
I don't know why he doesn't just try to get a membership. Maybe he can't. I don't know. But apparently they sent out a full like news release. They're even like saying they're going to be closing the gate to the area to where his street is because he sits on the porch.
He just sits on the porch
and like harasses people going in and out.
This is
has
insane.
These like random outbursts. He's been a nuisance.
Look, I mean, I kind of like Shia.
I love the guy. I've said I like him. I think he's very entertaining.
I think he's entertaining, and I don't think he's a bad guy either, though he's done bad things. He needs help. Something's going on where, like, something needs to change.
He's spiraling out of control.
That's what it feels like.
I mean, I don't even know if we talked about it. There was that video of him over in Rome, like, screaming at that girl he's dating. What the hell was that? And then cops were at his house again, like, a week ago. We don't even know why. He was, like, melting down in the middle of the street.
I hope this is the worst. This is the low point. I hope. Like, I don't want to come in one morning and there's bad news about like something he's done or something.
You're okay with him just like being a disturbance? You're cool with that news or no?
In being a disturbance, I guess if it's not illegal, it is concerning though. If someone just becomes a disturbance all of a sudden,
their community.
To their community.
I don't need him shirtless in bars anymore.
No.
His back tattoo is aggressive. Have you seen that thing?
Tattoo? I hadn't seen it until his story. What is it of?
I think it's of his daughter, and that's the sad part of this story is that he's got a 3-year-old daughter.
That's really sad.
Who's in LA with what's her name, Mia Goth?
Mia Goth.
His ex. So, I mean, I can't imagine she's happy seeing all this.
No. Okay. Final story. BTS aren't happy. BTS were on Jimmy Fallon, and before they came on, there's always like a hype guy that tries to hype the crowd in the ad breaks or whatever. You know what I mean?
Do you have one of those in here or no?
Yeah, Tony.
You would say Tony's our hype guy?
I would. Tony does, like, you don't hear him on the mic.
So it's not Branson.
No, Branson doesn't hype that much. Branson like kind of criticizes.
Tony, anything?
Tony's hype.
Nothing from the hype man.
Oh, wow.
Nothing from the hype man.
The most unhyped hype man of all time. All right, continue.
So the warm-up guy, who's this guy named, Devin's going to find that out.
Yeah, Seth Herzog? Is that the name you're looking for?
Seth Herzog, yes.
That's the name you're looking for on that page?
He was trying to get the crowd excited, and he was talking about, like, BTS and stuff. He's like, anyone here from the North? Is anyone here from the North?
So he made a North-South Korea joke.
Yeah. Hate each other, more than hate, like they're deathly enemies.
I mean, it's a whatever joke.
Well, they found, like, the crowd found
this was actually on the show, or this was like just for the audience.
For the audience.
So the audience was tweeting about it, like this is inappropriate.
Well, because a lot of the audience were BTS fans.
Yeah. Okay.
So Herzog or whatever
is that like a no joke? You can't make North Korea jokes.
Not to South Koreans. I don't think that's appropriate.
But are any jokes appropriate? I'm saying some of the best jokes and best comedians say things that are very inappropriate.
Yeah, well, if you got them on the show and...
Was BTS actually mad about it or no? Or just the people in the audience?
Probably they were mad about it, but unconfirmed.
So this blows up, and now because it's Fallon's show, he gets looped in, and people are like, oh, cancel Fallon's show, even though he wasn't even the one who said it, right?
Well, he's apologized, Herzog.
Oh, Herzog apologized. But I'm saying people are saying like cancel Jimmy Fallon. He didn't even say the joke. But I guess it's his show.
Cancel. He's my least favorite of the Tonight Show guys.
Why? What do you not like about him?
I
don't really like any of them.
Really?
I don't really find any of them funny. The Tonight Show thing is like for old people.
Jimmy Kimmel, when I watch him on YouTube and that sort of stuff, he does make me laugh.
Jimmy Kimmel does? That guy's the worst.
I like Jimmy Kimmel.
Really?
Yeah.
You like Jimmy Kimmel too? That guy's not funny.
I'm trying to tell you guys, Colbert, man, is the man, dude.
Colbert?
What is Colbert? Is funny, dude.
All of these people are watched by people in their 60s, bro.
And me.
You do not sit down for late night TV.
No, I YouTube links. But Colbert is writing the new Lord of the Rings movie.
I saw that. We talked about that yesterday on the show.
Yeah.
Not this one. The Lord of the Rings is for nerds. What do you want me to say?
That's correct.
Do you like those movies?
No.
Dude, they're so long.
They're good movies.
And they're so chaotic. And it's like there's elves running around and ogres inside.
Are they elves or hobbits?
Of course, this guy.
Nerd Branson, Nerd Tony.
I knew this guy was a Lord. You probably had a Lord of the Rings poster, didn't you?
He's only seen the first
one. No, I have friends that loved him, but they're lame.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah. Oh, the new Harry Potter trailer came out. You see it?
I do like Harry Potter.
Did you see the little kids being Harry Potter?
I didn't see it, but I heard it's coming out in December, right?
Yeah.
I'll definitely watch that. That's where I draw the line. I can do wizards.
People are pissed off. Well, idiots are pissed off because Professor Snape is black.
Is he?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Is it supposed to be actually him, though?
What do you mean actually him? It's a character in a book.
But that was previously white.
Yeah, because that's the way that movie depicted him.
So they're just like, so is it a prequel?
I think it looks like
if it's a prequel, so he went from he's black and now then he was white. How do you explain that?
We'll ask Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay, should we read out the comments? Yeah.
Dude, my hip is killing me.
Dude,
I'm falling apart.
Oh, you are? You are? Let me read out the comments then if you're struggling.
Go ahead. Can you read?
I don't like reading. That's why I try to give it to you.
Yeah, I'll do it. Sydney Sweeney, Clorox Bleach Company. Have we found out if that's actually Clorox Bleach?
If they were tuning in on our stream, the Clorox Bleach Company,
that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be great. Send us some free ones. I'd be willing to be sponsored.
How often do you use bleach?
No, the wipes. Clorox wipes.
I don't really use those either.
You should, bro.
I will start though if this is them. NYU students will call for Barron Trump to be drafted to the front lines. Oh yeah, I saw another thing. So didn't you see is the age got brought up to 42 or something?
Yeah, so LeBron can draft.
What? Is this another joke you were workshopping?
Yeah, I tried it again in the pre-podcast.
God, I need to be here for the pre-podcast.
You know who made up that joke?
Who?
Van Lathan.
Did he?
Van, previously of TMZ.
So you're just stealing people's jokes.
It kind of went a little viral.
Did it?
Yeah.
Did it? Interesting.
Shout out Van.
6ix9ine. He probably enlisted before the war.
Oh, he did.
Oh yeah, for sure did.
Since 2020.
BTS, NMR or NM Rock Chick. BTS who doesn't want them for Super Bowl. I don't really care about the Super Bowl halftime show. I said that last time. Okay. I don't care who it is.
No, you don't care at all.
No. But BTS, I could see them doing it. They're so popular.
Wow,
I mean, they just had that big. I couldn't tell you one song. Actually, Honey, is that one of their songs?
Nah, Butter.
Oh, Butter. Got it.
Dynamite.
I think I've seen that one or heard
that one. Apparently, yeah, BTS are trying to make a play to be the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I could see it.
I don't think with the NFL, but two non-English speaking acts in a row, non-American.
Why not? That whole point of doing that was they were trying to globalize it.
Because
of course, why not hit a different global market?
Because conservative people are just going to be outraged.
Guess what? They all watched the Super Bowl, didn't they?
I'm not sure.
What do you mean you're not sure?
I wasn't with them.
You didn't fact check?
No.
I would guess the ratings were pretty good. So everyone who said, "Oh, well, they were all watching Kid Rock's show."
True. That was fire. That concert.
Are we done?
We're done.
This was a quick one, huh?
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, guys. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.